Lottery Millionaire. Once upon a time, as the alarm clock blared, Tom, a scruffy and groggy mess, wrestled it into silence. He knocked over a stack of old pizza boxes in the process. Grumbling, he dragged himself out of bed, kicking aside a pile of mismatched socks, which flew in opposite directions. He then leaped over a plate, which had a half-eaten sandwich that littered the floor. Another day, another disaster waiting to happen. Meet Tom, the poster boy for mediocrity, a nobody in a world full of somebodies. Like you just witnessed, his zeal for life was absent. He woke up complaining. Tom lived his life with the precision of a puppet. The same creaky, stubborn coffee machine, the same toothpaste squeezed onto his brush, the same brisk walk to the bus stop. Needless to say, Tom worked corporate. He had a regular 9-to-5 job, which involved a lot of boring documenting and paperwork. He sat at his cluttered desk, tapped away on his keyboard, and glanced longingly at his crush, Casey, who sat across the room. He never dared to tell her.
Tom, hey! Daydreaming at work again? Want to get some breakfast? I left home in a hurry. I'm famished.
Hey, Casey, no, I'm good. I had some cereal. Thanks. Daydreaming? You're funny. This document is taking forever.
Okay, great. I better get going. Oh, and are you playing the Bonanza lottery?
The whatery?
Funny. Never mind. The lottery. You should play. You never know what you might win.
Casey, and if I win?
Well, Tom, the odds are pretty slim, but if you do, you can buy me dinner?
One day, Tom, you'll gather the courage. Tom would eat the same meal thrice a day, mashed potatoes and rice. Thrice. Hey, Tom, how's the gourmet cafeteria meal today? Delightful as always, John. But that evening, on his way back home, Tom took a detour. He finally bought a lottery ticket, a departure from his usual routine. Tom, best of luck. Hey, thanks. This is my first time. You know what they say. Beginner's luck. We'll see about that. Tune in to the TV during the break around primetime news at 9 o'clock. Will do. Tom found himself at the lottery ticket booth. A glimmer of rebellion in his eyes as he glanced at the numbers on the ticket. It was as though a small crack had appeared in the otherwise mundane shell of his life. Tom sat in front of the TV. As the clock struck 9, gripping his lottery ticket, excitement and curiosity made his heart race. Wait a minute. Those are my numbers. Ha! What are the odds? The next morning in the lottery office, Tom stood before the lottery official, disbelief written all over his face. Congratulations, Tom. You've won $1 million. I don't know how. I don't know what to do. First thing to do is believe that you won. Thanks for the tip. And secondly, what money don't spend. So, without further ado, Tom walked into a luxury car showroom and purchased a black, sleek sports car, the emblem of his newfound confidence. Next, he felt like he could use a makeover, so he made a pit stop at the salon and got a shave and a haircut. He went to the mall and eyed a tuxedo on a mannequin, and he purchased all the suits he liked at the boutique. Tom looked sharp. Though he got a little carried away, and he realized he was awfully late to work. Oh no, I better get going. Tom stepped on the gas and sped to work. Something caught his eye and he backed his car slowly. He was in awe of a palatial house, which was on sale. We've already sold it, mister. I was just about to take this board down. That's okay, but what if I made you an offer you couldn't refuse? The owner reluctantly handed the keys to Tom. Tom's hubris had been taking over. He had spent half his money, and it was not even lunchtime yet. Tom drove straight to the office and honked and revved his engine. Everybody was rattled. Casey came out of her cabin to check out the commotion and was pleasantly surprised.
Hey, mister. We are all trying to work here. Wait, what? Tom? Is that you? Whose car is this?
Casey, how about I buy you that dinner I promised you? Tom and Casey dined at a dazzling restaurant, savoring the heights of luxury. Their conversations were lively, and Tom was brimming with newfound charm. So, Casey, what do you think of this place? A bit fancier than our office cafeteria, huh?
You can say that again, Tom. It's so fancy. I feel like I need an etiquette manual.
Relax, Casey. They won't throw us out if we use the wrong fork. Trust me, I asked.
You mean you've been preparing for this lottery win for a while, haven't you?
Absolutely not. You know, it's funny, the ticket man at the counter weirdly said it's beginner's luck, but I believe it was lady luck.
Lady luck? How so?
A certain someone told me on the day of the lottery. You never know what you might win.
It was me. Gosh, Tom, you are flattering me. Stop.
So, Casey, what would you do if you won the lottery?
Travel the world. You know, the whole quit my job, see new places, eat exotic food thing.
Tom 2.0 oozed with confidence. He made Casey laugh, and they had a fun night out, but not enough to call it a date.
Tom, it's late, and you might have won the lottery, but I need to go to work in the morning.
Oh, yes. Let me drop you home. I had a great date. Thank you, Case.
Whoa. Slow down, Tom. This wasn't a date. You were a coworker, a work colleague, and we're barely friends.
Casey, I'm sorry. I mean, you have to admit,
Look, Tom. Yes, I had a great night. But just because you won the lottery doesn't mean you hit the jackpot, too. I'm going to call a taxi. Thanks for the dinner. Good night.
See you at work tomorrow. Good night. Back at his opulent mansion, Tom was confused. He could not sleep. What a crazy day. I don't know whether to be thrilled of this new mansion I bought myself, or that ravishing black car, or the fact that I actually had dinner with the girl I've had a crush on for 3 years. Gosh, all of this feels like a dream. Maybe if I woke up tomorrow, all of it would be gone. But then, the next morning, as the sun rose, a mysterious stranger, dressed in enigmatic black attire, loomed at Tom's doorstep. Tom, we need to talk. Tom and the mysterious stranger sat on opposite ends of an extravagant couch. Who are you? How do you know my name? That's irrelevant. Your lottery win was not as straightforward as it appeared. How do you know about that? Let's just say, I know quite a lot. Cryptic. Are you going to keep wearing those sunglasses indoors too? Tom, the lottery you won. What's the catch, Mr. Man in Black? Read the fine print on the guidelines. Terms and conditions apply. You're a millionaire for 1 day. Precisely. So what? I'm a millionaire for 1 day. Big deal. No, Tom. It means you'll relive this very day. over and over. You are a millionaire, but only for today. You're lying. What is this? Look outside, Tom. It's the same day. Again. That doesn't explain anything. Okay. You are going to spill cereal all over your kitchen floor, like you did yesterday. Your first purchase after cashing in the lottery money is going to be a sleek black sports car. You will get a haircut and buy a new tuxedo. How do you know all that? You're going to take Casey to a fancy dinner, and later she will dump you. Should I tell you more? No, I've heard enough. You tricked me. Not at all. It's all there, plain as day, in black and white. You just didn't read the guidelines. Tom felt the walls of his own mediocrity closing in, a chilling realization that his life was trapped in a repetitive loop. Tom took a moment, and then he raised his head and spoke. And how do I revoke all this? Well, there is one way out. You'd lose all this opulence and wealth. Everything? Yes, that's the only way you can break free. What good is this money if I don't have anyone to make memories with? I don't want it. Okay, good call, Tom. Wise. One last thing. What now? You can keep one thing. Anything. And then I can make all of this go away. You wake up back in your apartment, like usual. I'll take that black hat of yours. Tom woke up in his untidy apartment. He quietly washed all the vessels in the sink. He shaved, dressed up, wore a nice tie, and ate cereal without spilling it. And he went to work with a meek smile. Tom's spirit was different as he approached Casey, but it was no longer with the nervous energy he had exuded previously. Casey, I've liked you for 3 long years. Would you care to have a coffee with me?
I've been waiting for you to ask, Tom. Sure.
The close encounter Tom had with being trapped in the same day had finally set him free. Tom understood that real contentment wasn't in chasing the thrill of fleeting fortune, but in living each day bravely, truthfully, and with purpose. And that was the beginning of Tom and Casey's happily ever after.